Hey, love. I need you to listen closely and please hold your questions until I'm done. What I'm about to say isn't easy, but it's something that needs to be said without interruptions or distractions. I've been carrying this weight for a long time, and the words I'm about to share have been locked inside me, waiting for the right moment to break free. I've been holding on to something that's so deep and tangled, something that has defined so much of who I am, how I've acted, and why I've been distant. This isn't just about us. It's not even about the connection we share, not only that. This is about the root of the emotions I've been feeling, the reasons why every time I've wanted to draw closer to you, something pulled me back. Why, even when I'm next to you, sometimes I felt so far away, and why, despite all my heart's desires, the distance has remained. It's been hard, honestly, much harder than I've let on. I've put on this facade of being okay, of having everything under control, but I'm not okay. I'm not all right. I'm tangled in something much bigger than myself, something I couldn't find the words for until now. I couldn't find the courage to speak of it because it was too complex, too heavy, and at times too dangerous for anyone to understand fully. But I can't hold it in anymore, and I need you to hear me out. I know that by speaking these truths, I risk everything, but I'm done pretending like it doesn't matter, like it doesn't weigh on me. I'm done with silence. I'm done with walking through my days hoping that somehow, magically, things will clear up. Things don't clear up on their own. Things don't heal if you keep hiding them in the dark. And that's what I've been doing, hiding. Hiding parts of me, parts of my life from you, because I thought it was better that way. I thought it was safer for you. But the truth is, all the silence and all the secrets have kept us from being able to truly connect. And I need you to know that, from the very bottom of my heart, none of this has been about you or how much I care. It's been about me, about the mess that I carry, the weight of things that I didn't want to drag you into. I've been afraid that if I told you the truth, it would break us. I thought that knowing the full story might make it impossible for you to see me the same way, and I didn't want to risk that. I didn't want to risk you seeing me as weak, as broken, or as incapable of being the person you deserve. But this thing between us, the connection we've shared, is too important for me to keep hiding. It's too beautiful and too real to let fear destroy it. And so, I'm asking you to listen to me now, not with judgment or fear, but with compassion and patience as I lay my soul bare before you. This isn't just about me, this is about us. This is about what we could be if we face everything together, if we stand united despite the storms. What I'm about to tell you is hard to explain, but I'll do my best. I'm not free, not in the way that I should be. And I don't just mean that in a metaphorical sense. I don't mean that in some abstract way about being stuck in life or feeling trapped in routine. I mean it in the most literal sense. I am under control, my every move monitored, my every step watched. It's like living under a magnifying glass, where nothing I do goes unnoticed. Every text I send, every call I make, every single thought I have is tracked. I am not allowed to just exist freely. My life is not my own. And worse, it's not something I can just walk away from. You may think that freedom comes with choices, but for me, freedom comes with consequences. Making the wrong choice, saying the wrong thing, stepping out of line, those are risks I can't afford. And if you're in my life, if you come too close, those risks multiply. That's why I've been keeping you at arm's length. That's why, even when every part of me wanted to pull you in, to bring you closer, something inside me held back. It's not about my feelings for you. Don't ever think that. It's not about me not trusting you or doubting us. It's about what's controlling me from the shadows, Something bigger than anything I can explain with a simple "I'm scared." It's not fear, it's a cage. I live in a cage of control, and I've been trying to keep you from seeing the bars. But the longer I keep this truth from you, the more I risk losing you. The more I risk suffocating what we've built. The reason I can't just come clean to you in a simple conversation is because there are eyes on me. There are people who are watching, waiting for the slightest misstep, waiting for any sign of weakness. I can't risk putting you in that kind of danger, even if you say you want to stand by me. There are forces at play in my life that you couldn't even begin to understand. These forces aren't just strangers. They aren't outsiders who mean me harm. No, they're my own family. The people who should protect me, who should care for me, are the ones keeping me bound. My family, the ones who are supposed to love me, have turned love into something weaponized. They've turned loyalty into a tool for control. They monitor my life, where I go, who I talk to, what I spend my time on. They've woven a net around me, keeping me in a place where I don't have the freedom to make my own choices. Everything I do is filtered through their expectations, their desires. And if I step out of line, if I push back against their hold, they punish me. They use my love for them, my loyalty to them, as chains to keep me tied to their will. It's like living in a constant state of surveillance, where everything I do is subject to their approval. They're watching my every move, and I've had to live this way, on edge, always careful. Because one slip up could mean disaster, not just for me, but for you too. I've kept you in the dark, thinking that it was the best way to protect you. But now, I see that my silence is only hurting us both. I can't keep living this way, pretending that everything is fine when it's not. I can't keep pretending that I'm not suffocating under the weight of everything I'm carrying. I need to be honest with you. And I need you to understand that what I'm telling you isn't an easy thing for me to say. But I can't go on pretending like everything is normal when it's not. The truth is, I want to be with you. More than anything, I want to be with you. But I can't do it on these terms. I can't keep walking this tightrope, pretending like I don't have 1,000 eyes on me, waiting to catch me when I fall. I need you to understand that if we are going to move forward, if we're going to make this work, we need to face these challenges together. There's no more hiding, no more running from the truth. The people controlling my life, my family, have taken everything I love and twisted it into a means of manipulation. And if I want to be free, if we want to build something real, we have to break free from these chains. But that won't be easy. It won't be simple. We'll have to fight for this. We'll have to face challenges, face consequences, and face the reality of what it means to break away from everything that's been holding me back. And I'm asking you, now, if you're willing to stand by me, if you're willing to fight with me, if you're ready to take this leap with me. Because if you're not ready to stand with me in the face of everything that's coming, then I don't think I can ask you to stay. I know that's a lot to ask. I know it's a huge risk, but it's the only way forward. There's no turning back now. And as we're talking about risks and changes, I want to talk to you about something else, your finances. Your intuition is pushing you towards something more, something bigger than where you are now. You feel it in your gut, and it's time to start paying attention. It's time to get serious. The next chapter of your life isn't just about taking control of your emotional world. It's about taking control of your financial world too. Your instincts are telling you that you're ready for a breakthrough, and they're right. The path to clarity begins with setting boundaries, not just in your relationships, but in your finances too. You need to define what you will and won't tolerate when it comes to spending, investments, and commitments. This is a non-negotiable part of your growth. Your financial future depends on your ability to set these boundaries and stick to them. It's not just about making more money, it's about managing what you have. It's about being disciplined enough to say no to things that will hold you back and yes to the things that will help you grow. When you commit to this discipline, you will see your opportunities expand. You'll be able to create the life you want, the life you've always dreamed of. But it starts with setting goals. Financial goals that are as non negotiable as any promise you've ever made. And then there's pruning. You need to prune away the dead weight. That means cutting ties with anything that's draining you financially or emotionally. Cancel unnecessary subscriptions. Stop spending on things that no longer serve you. And start thinking about where you can redirect your resources into things that will make you stronger. Things that will elevate your life, whether that's investing in your education, your career, or your future. Balance your passions with practical actions. Yes, enjoy the things that make you feel alive. Travel, hobbies, experiences. But do it responsibly. Plan for the future while living in the present. That's how you build true financial freedom. Now is the time to take control. Listen to your intuition and take small, consistent steps to get where you want to be. Don't fall for shortcuts and don't give in to temptation. Your financial future is already within reach, but only if you act on it. Together, we can face whatever comes. Together, we can fight for the life we want. I believe that with all my heart. And now it's time for you to believe too.